How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite bubble tea flavor, Taro. I'm very excited to welcome you all to the FullTilt forecast for the very first time. I'll be your host today as we talk about the latest gaming news and updates, so let's get tilted. Earlier last week, Bethesda announced on their website that they would be adding repair kits to their Fallout 76 cash shop. These kits will allow players to restore their gear and weapons from their menu screens without the need to use crafting materials or find a workbench. There's even a premium option that can put your items at 150% durability, increasing their use time dramatically. This is a complete 180 from Bethesda's statement last year that all purchasable items in their Atomic shop would be cosmetic only, as these repair kits will have a direct impact on gameplay for its users. Now, I'm not sure why people are surprised that the company who released Skyrim an additional 4 times are changing their stance on generating revenue, but I digress. This is just another example of the rising tide in game developers implementing paid services to ease the player experience. From level boosts in MMOs to lives in mobile games, every day we are faced with more chances to open up our wallet just to have the privilege of playing their game more. Now, don't get me wrong, microtransactions as a source of revenue do have their place in a dynamic marketplace like video games, as it can help mitigate the costs of developing upcoming projects. But this does not excuse, however, the about-face Bethesda has made, as they seize the opportunity to fulfill player demands while maintaining their bottom line, and it demonstrates just how much consumers can trust their statements. Very little. Now, what do you think about this? The change to Fallout 76's design philosophy? Do you purchase microtransactions? And if so, where do you draw the line? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. In additional monetization news, Gearbox has made the controversial statement that Borderlands 3, the long-awaited sequel to the beloved cel-shaded looter shooter, would be an Epic Games Store exclusive for the first 6 months of its release. Overall, this is a wise move on Gearbox's behalf, as Borderlands runs on the Unreal 4 engine, Epic Games' proprietary engine that they usually charge a 5% fee for using. This fee is waived if a game is released on the Epic Games Store, in addition to them taking a smaller cut of sales profits. These financial considerations sufficiently justify Gearbox's platform decision, but leave gamers with only one option of accessing their game. This announcement comes shortly after Reddit user NoteImportant posted a thread investigating claims of spyware on the Epic Games Store client. Now, to oversimplify their findings, the EGS client really likes to sniff through your computer's personal files and communicate its findings with itself. The biggest concern raised in this thread is the frequency of these occurrences, citing an absurd amount of traffic within just a couple minutes of opening up the client. This has left a lot of gamers, myself included, hesitant to risk their data security just for the opportunity to play a recently released title. This does raise the question, does Gearbox's choice to make Borderlands 3 an EGS exclusive actually serve to increase the amount of profit the game makes? Or will the negative associations with the client have more direct impact on sales? This raises the question, does Gearbox's choice to make Borderlands 3 an Epic Games Store exclusive actually serve to increase the amount of profit the game makes? Or will the negative associations with the client have a more direct impact on sales? Leave a like if you share the same concerns. Now let's take a closer look at what's going on over at Epic now, shall we? Their blockbuster title Fortnite, while somehow still being in early access, is making waves in the gaming community, with their gameplay changes and all for the wrong reasons. In one of their recent patches, they had removed a setting in the game known as pop-up, which granted players healing and building materials upon killing other players. This feature has been moved from their standard matchmaking and into a new arena game mode, which lacks the 4-player squad queue Fortnite fans have grown accustomed to. Epic cited a concern for the hyper-aggressive strategies that arose from these pop-up rewards, completely eliminating the consequences that a player normally would face while trying to go for those high kill count games. This hasn't stopped players from letting their voices be heard though, as one look at Fortnite's Twitter page will show a flurry of responses to any given tweet would just revert in reference to those recent changes. Various competitive Fortnite players, like the poster boy Ninja, vehemently opposed to the shift, as well as some going so far as to threaten to quit the game entirely. All of this happening just weeks before qualifiers open up for the Fortnite World Games, Epic's official $30 million prize pool tournament. Should huge names within the community choose not to participate in this event, Epic stands to lose out on a huge chunk of viewership, even jeopardizing their player count, as fan bases usually follow their favorite streamers to the next big thing. That remains to be seen, however, as Epic still has the opportunity to to win back its community in whatever they feel is necessary. That remains to be seen, however, as Epic still has an opportunity to win back its community in whatever way they feel is necessary. Should that come in the form of simply reverting their recent patch or improving the game in another way is up to them. If you want to hear more about Fortnite and other games' latest updates, subscribe for daily uploads. Thank you everyone for watching, and consider yourselves tilted.